Yeah, I think we talked. I think we talked a little bit about this question when I had texted you, and a little bit about the pros and cons of being a Division I basketball player, and kind of like what that resembled to you as when we were in college, our dean would always tell us, you're a student before you're an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's tough. It's tough, especially if you're playing. You're playing a hefty schedule. You're getting all these. You got to get your lift in. You got to get your shots up. You got to get the games, your classes. Your personal training. Your nutrition. It's so much that goes. I mean, you're basically a pro. So my
Yes.
question, just kind of, from your personal experience, what were your pros and cons of that D1 lifestyle?
The cons, you get ripped away from that senior year summer going into high school right away. So I think I graduated May 31st, and I want to say that the second 6 weeks classes started like June like 20th. So we had to move in like June 14th. So I had like literally 2 weeks where I got to have summer. So that was the biggest con, because now like all my friends are like, oh my gosh, we just went to the river and just sat there all night and talked and stuff. Like, you missed out. I'm like, I get it. Like, I get that I missed out. And you miss like I'm going through the cons first because there are more pros. Like the cons, like you do miss a lot of that college just lifestyle. Like, you got friends that come up to you.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go to the mall? You want to go eat? Nah, I got practice right now, or I got study tables right now. But I mean, that's really it. Like the pros, like you're playing at the highest level possible. Like you have a better chance. So that door now is that narrow between you and trying to get to the NBA, if that's your goal. And that's everybody's goal. When you leave, when you get your haircut at the barbershop and they know you're going D1, hey, you going D1, right? I mean, you're going to the pros, right? You like, hey, I'm trying. So, you're at the highest level you can play at. You're now getting exposed to the best players in like the country. Like there's only so many. I think it's like 0.01%. You're part of the 7% of college athletes, but then you're part of the 0.01% that play Division I or something. So then you're exposed to that. I mean, they take care of you. You get food and meal plans and stuff taken care of for you. Oh, one more kind, but you stay all year round. Like you don't leave. You get about 4 weeks off the whole year. You get the 2 weeks between the spring semester and the first semester, or the first 6 weeks of summer classes. So that's 2 weeks right there, and that depends on when your last final is. So it might even be a week and a half. You get 2 weeks if your professors give them to you early, and then you get 1 week at the end of the summer, right before the fall semester starts. You get 2 days for Christmas. You get Christmas. No, you get Christmas Eve and Christmas, because we have a game on the 23rd, and then you got to be back the 26th, and then you kind of get a spring break depending on if you make it to the March Madness tournament, the NIT tournament, or you don't make a tournament at all. Mm-hmm. So you don't get that much time off. But I mean, the pros, I've never been around that many kids before that like knew me. Like kids were coming up to me outside, and I was seeing people around the community, season ticket holders. They pop up everywhere, and that's my first time where I learned that even though you don't know people, people know you. So you always got, like, whenever you step outside that house, you got to carry yourself the right way, because people are always watching.